Hello everyone, today I'm going to be checking out Jackie's Place, which is known for their soul food. Jackie's Place is a family-owned, woman-owned, and black-owned business, and they are the only restaurant that serves soul food and barbecue within a 30-mile radius of Silicon Valley. I've only had soul food a couple of times before in the past, and I absolutely adore it, so when I found out about Jackie's Place, I was thrilled because I'm really excited that a local restaurant in my area is serving soul food. Let's head over to Jackie's Place now. I just arrived here at Jackie's Place and the food here looks incredible. It only took 5 minutes for it to come out and they have these huge portions, which I'm really looking forward to. As an appetizer, I ordered the fried chicken skins and I have a feeling these are going to be extremely addicting. I gotta be honest, these fried chicken skins are already addicting, and I didn't even use the sauces they gave me. They're just plainly flavored with a little bit of salt and pepper, but it's really the texture and the flavor that's just incredible because it's so light and airy and crispy, and it really does remind me of fried pork rinds. Now I'm just gonna dip one of our chicken skins in this creamy looking sauce. Oh my gosh, that is incredible sauce. That's really what makes these chicken skins even more addicting. It's almost like a spiced sour cream. I'm really not a fan of sour cream, but this stuff is incredible. There's some jalapenos in there, so it just adds a little bit of heat and some onion and plenty of garlic. Now for the fried chicken and waffles, and I'm already looking forward to this because the fried chicken is fried chicken wings, and I love chicken wings, and these are some of the biggest chicken wings I've ever seen. They're huge. This chicken is just out of control. It's some of the juiciest fried chicken I've had in a long time. As soon as you bite into it, it just floods your mouth with juice, and it's like I'm drinking the chicken. It's very simply flavored. It's really just a little bit of salt, but the texture is what really makes it key because the chicken is so soft and tender. It's literally the texture of E5 Wagyu, basically just melting in your mouth, and the outer layer of the batter is perfect. It's so light and thin, so it's not overly rich or greasy. Now for the waffle, I ordered this with the Jack sauce, and this is basically a mixture of brown sugar and pecans, and they warned me it's really sweet, but I love sweet, and these waffles also look really fluffy. This waffle is just ridiculous. That sauce is really killer. It just has this ridiculously luscious brown sugary caramely texture. It's almost sticky like caramel. And you have the crunch on the pecans, and it's actually not even as sweet as I thought it would be. It's extremely buttery, so it pairs nicely with that waffle. And that's one of the lightest and fluffiest waffles I ever had. It's almost like you're eating a brown sugar pecan cake. Now for their barbecue ribs, and I'm already looking forward to this because when I was outside I could see the ribs barbecuing, and my mouth was just watering smelling it, and I could see all the smoke drifting down the street, so I have a feeling these are going to be intensely smoky and flavorful. These ribs are out of control. They're so soft and tender, and you really can tell the meat is high quality. It's not overly fatty or greasy, and it is so intensely smoky and rich. I love that. And the sauce is nice and tangy, and the sauce, believe it or not, is also smoky. The ribs also come with cornbread. The cornbread is great as well. It's nice and fluffy and moist, and it's not overly sweet. It's definitely not like Marie Callender's where you have this really strong, cloying sweetness on your tongue. So it's just a light sweetness and really complement the flavor. Now for their chili beans, and this is just loaded with beef. So I really feel like you're getting your money's worth when you order this rib plate. Wow, these are not your typical chili beans. You definitely get a kick of spiciness. You definitely feel a little bit of burning from the chilies in there. Almost tastes like they maybe use jalapeno, but I love the beef. That's what makes this so unique. I've never had chili beans with this much beef. It's almost like there's more beef than there are beans, so it's just like tender pieces of stew meat in there along with the beans. Wow, just incredible. Now for the mac and cheese. This is like the polar opposite of Kraft mac and cheese. It just has this luscious velvety texture. It's so smooth, and I just love the cheese that coats your tongue, and it's very intensely flavored. You really can tell that they're using real cheese. The food was incredible, but there was way too much food, so I definitely got a lot of it to go. Dessert is going to be the banana pudding and sweet potato pie, so let's just start off with the banana pudding first. This banana pudding is great. You really can't go wrong with banana pudding. The pudding itself is really thin, almost like a sauce. It's definitely more of a sauce than a pudding because it's very thin, but you really get a rich banana flavor. And on the bottom, you have some cookie crumbles. It's like vanilla wafer cookies. However, because they've been soaking in that almost pudding-like sauce, they are perfectly soft. They have almost like a cakey-like texture. The banana pudding is great. Definitely recommend it. Now for the sweet potato pie. And this smells really strong and full of spices. I definitely smell the nutmeg and the ginger. This is a very well done sweet potato pie. I love the crust. It has a perfect crisp and crunchy texture. It's very satisfying to bite into. And the filling is so light and airy, and it's so rich and flavorful. I love the spices. You really taste the cloves and the ginger, and it's not overly sweet either. I enjoyed an incredible meal here at Jackie's place. Everything was amazing, from the fried chicken skin appetizer all the way to the sweet potato pie for dessert. After enjoying this meal, I definitely understand why soul food has its name, because it really just fills up your soul and it just makes you feel happy. You all definitely need to check out Jackie's place. Their food is incredible, and I really love supporting a local Black-owned business. I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.